Hi guys, my name is Hema. If you're new, welcome. In here we talk about motherhood, homeschool, and lifestyle. And today I want to bring you our 2020-2021 curriculum choices. This video is going to take a little bit longer, but don't go anywhere because you're going to enjoy it. See you then. Okay, so I am excited because we have our 2020 and 2021 curriculum choices, and I can't wait to share with you. So I'm going to jump right in, and I hope you are ready for what I'm going to show you. The first one is our Bible studies, and yes, we are going to use the Bible because it's very important. I'm going to continue with this Bible. If you have seen me for a while, and I'm keep moving it because I see a little bit of a glare. We've been using this Bible already, and I like it because it's colorful and it has pretty pictures. And so I decided that we are going to continue. If you notice, we've been using it quite a while already. So I will continue with this Bible. I think it's a really good idea. And to complement the Bible, I decided to purchase these books at the dollar store. And yes, I've used them before. He likes them, so I continue with them. As you can see, it's just $1, and I will show you later on how they look inside. I don't want this video to take too long. That is the reason why I'm going a little bit fast, okay? I always purchase these little sheets, and I purchased them at the dollar store. I don't know if the glare is letting see how they look, because it's interesting how a kid's mind change with the pass of the years. And if you notice, it's just a little sheet. Let me just show you. I'm sorry. It's this little sheet that says my family, and here they will put their name and it asks them their family pet. I have sisters or brothers, members of my family, and I liked it because, as I said, they changed their mind. It's interesting seeing how they were thinking a year ago and how they're thinking now. It's interesting, and I liked it. I'm pretty sure that your kids are going to enjoy it as well. I suggest you to do it, actually. Okay, the next one is a dictionary. This is a Merriam-Webster dictionary for children, and I will use this for language arts, anything that has to do with reading, vocabulary, and it's a good idea because lately my son has been asking me a lot of definitions and what does this mean, what does that is trying to say. So it's easier if I have this, and I want to teach him as well how to use a dictionary. I think it is important now with technology. Kids are missing that. We are not teaching them how to look for words in a dictionary. What happens if the internet goes off? What happens if one day you don't have your computer on or it's not working? They are going to need to know how to search in the dictionary. It's very important. Next thing, and you know, guys, you guys know that I do love this program. I recommend it a lot. And if you see my channel and you look through my videos, you're going to see that I've been using them already for a while, and that is all about reading. Here I have the readers. This is level 2. He already finished with level 1. We're going to continue using them for level 2. Here's the activity book. Then we have the teacher's manual, and I have a video where I show how they looked inside. So I will leave the link in the description box for you guys to see that video, to watch that video. And I think it's going to be very helpful. Usually when you go to the websites, they don't have an actual flip through the pages. I like to do flip through the pages in my videos just because it gives you an idea. It's better for you to see and think if it's gonna be good for your child, if it's something that you might want to purchase or no. I think that's very helpful. When I see a channel where the mom is actually doing a flip through, I am so happy, because I think that helps me whether I have to decide, not that much of if it works for them or no, because if you want me to be honest, what worked for somebody else is not going to work for you, or what works for me it's not going to work for you. But at least that flip through the pages help me to decide if that's going to be a good curriculum for my child, if I think that he will be interested in it. So it does help those flip through the pages, just to let you know. Next one that I have in here is all about spelling. I'm going to continue with them for spelling. I think they're really good. He already started with this. He's flying through this book. So I decided to get all about spelling number 2. And actually I've been with these books for a while already, because I saw that all about reading was working for him. So I thought that yes, that it was going to work for him, all about spelling. And I was right. It's been working really good for him. So I decided with all about spelling level 2. Next thing I have is language lessons, and this is first language lessons from the Well-Trained Mind, and this is level 1, and this is for grammar. I do want him to learn his nouns. It's a little bit of a repetitive. He keeps repeating when it comes to the nouns, the rules for the nouns and everything, but I think it's very helpful for him because he has some learning differences, and repetition is good for him. So I decided to go with the Well-Trained Mind, and all the books that I'm showing in here, I will be doing flip through the pages or look through the pages, however you want to call it, just because, as I said, I think it's helpful and it's good for you to know how they look inside, and in that way you can take a better decision. You can make a better decision. Next thing we're gonna be using for penmanship is, we're gonna continue with Handwriting Without Tears. He did already a book. I don't know where I put it, but he did a book already. And this is the second book. It came in a little combo, in a little kit. And this is the second book. So he will be finishing this book. He doesn't like to do too much manuscript or printing. He's more on the cursive side, just because he's dyslexic. It's easier for him, and there's something about cursive that he enjoys. But I want for him to learn how to do printing as well. I think it's very important, especially because most of the books are printing, in printing letters. So I decided that I will teach him both. So I will continue with Handwriting Without Tears. It's a good program. Next one is The Rhythm of Handwriting. This is cursive, and this is from The Logic of English. And he enjoys this book a lot. It's cursive, as I said. I have a video where I show you guys the book. It doesn't have that much of a it doesn't have actually nothing to color or drawings, but it has a space for where he can draw. So when he feels like drawing, he just have to do his drawing on that space. But he's not that much into that, so he does enjoy this a lot, and I do recommend it. Next thing I have is Writing with Ease, and this is from the Well-Trained Mind. And I decided to do this because he needs a little bit more of help when it comes to capital letters, uppercase letters, or lowercase letters, as well as the rules on how to write. And it's a good book. It has instructions for the parent. So I like this book. I will be doing a flip through the pages as well. And I went to their website and I saw other moms recommending this program. I liked it, the way it's arranged inside or organized. It's a very structured way, and he needs that, and I enjoy this, so I will see how it works for him. Next thing I purchased is the second grade writing tablet. This is from Abeka, and there's nothing in here more than just paper. with those lines. But I will be showing this tablet a little bit more later on, and I will explain the reasons why I purchased this, because you might think there's no reason I'm buying more paper, you know. I will just explain to you later. Next thing that I purchased for language arts to complete everything is the Go for the Code. This is Go for the Code C, and as you can see, this is an old book. We've been using it, but we haven't finished yet. I am going to continue using it just because I think he enjoys it and it's good for him to have it. Okay, and this, I have it for a while. I think my sister gave him that and I decided to use it just because he's learning how to spell and he's doing so well. So I think this little game of matching will be good for him. Then we have, and sorry that I'm going back and forth and switching around, so excuse me for that, is for story is The Story of the World, and this is from Susan Weisbauer, and this is from The Well-Trained Mind, Ancient Times, and I will be showing this as well as a flip through. Then we have the activity book. For geography, we have Intermediate Geography and Map Activities. This is from Schoolhouse, and if you want me to be honest, if you see it has a name in there, this is a used book. It was new. It is not written or anything, and I thought it was a good idea. 25 cents, and it's perfect for him. It's colorful. They have maps and a lot of activities for him to do. I will be showing these as a flip through as well. For math, yes, we will continue with Easy Peasy Math. This is grade 1. This is first grade, and we started during the summer, so I think we're gonna continue until we finish, and then we're gonna go for level 2. I am not showing the level 2 just because it is pretty much the same. It just changed. I think it has a little bit more of money, but if you want me to show that book, I can do as well. Just leave me a comment and I will be more than happy to do it. And in here I have Easy Peasy Math, and this is the parent's guide. And I thought it was going to be very helpful for me. Some people think that it's not that helpful because you have this program is free on their website. You can get everything free. I think it's helpful because I speak 2 languages, and sometimes if you notice in this video, you can see that sometimes I have a little bit of trouble pronouncing stuff. So I think that was going to be helpful for me. Everything that is in this book is on their website and it's free. You can just print everything, whatever part you need, you can print it out. So I think it's very helpful for me. For math as well, just to create something even fun for him, I purchased this math. This is Fun Schooling Math for Minecrafters. He loved this book. He can't wait to start. I told him no for now. We're gonna continue doing Easy Peasy, and in between we're going to be doing this book because it's a little bit thin and it has a lot of stuff fun for him to do while he's doing math. I am going to do a flip through the pages as well, but I decided to go with this as well. Okay, now for social studies, I got these books free. I live in Florida, so I got these books free, and I decided why not to use them. If you know, the books have the grade just right there. It says 3, and it comes with this little activity book, I will say, and it has activities for him to answer and some readings as well that correlates with the book here. And I will be showing you this as well later on. Okay, as readers, we're going to be using hardcore trophies, and these ones have the grades as well in here. This says 3rd grade to 2nd grade, right there. We're going to be using these as readers and vocabulary just because it has it shows you here. If you notice those words, they're yellow. Those are the vocabulary right there. And I will be showing these books. I have 1 and 2 hardcore trophies. It's a reader as well. This is 2nd grade to 2nd grade. And if you notice, I have a mix in between 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 1st grade. Depends on what we are doing, if it's math or if it's reading. I just mix everything just because depends on the areas. If I see him that he needs a little bit more of work on that area, that's how I select the programs or the curriculums. Okay, for science, because it was free as well. And if it's free, why not? If you are a single mom, if you're a parent that relies on one income, if you can get something free that will help you with your homeschooling, why not? Okay, so I have this science, and it comes with the book for the activities, and here's the science, and it was free. So this is hardcore school, sorry, and this is 3rd grade. You can see there, and I will be showing these as well. And I decided to go with the 2nd grade because I forgot and we didn't use it this past year, so I will be using it now. I will getting some of the stuff that I have in here, and I think it will be helpful. And as you can see, it says 2nd grade there, and then we have the book. Okay, we are going to be starting with nature studies, so I want something easy for him to understand at the beginning, that he gets, you know, like comfortable, in order for me to start with something more advanced, let's put it that way, or something more into it. So I just purchased this book for him to color. He will be using some watercolor. Okay, we will go outside, we will go in the nature, and we will just observe and look around and see what we can observe that attract us, and just color in here and make notations. Another thing that I purchased for him is this book, and he's into Spider-Man. I think that is good for art, just free art, and he likes it. He likes to color these pictures that they have here about Spider-Man. I don't know if you can see there. So he's into that. He's a boy, so boy thing. Next thing I have that I will be using is Spanish, and I will be teaching him this year Spanish. I speak Spanish and English, and Spanish is my first language. So I have this book. This was given, his grandma gave him this book, and I decided to use it. It's Stories and Rhymes for Kids, 365 stories and rhymes, and it's very colorful, and I will be showing it later. If you want to teach your kid Spanish, this is the good old way of doing it. As well, I will be using this book here, and this is a phonetical way to teach Spanish. It's kind of like the All About Reading, but the Boricua part of the phonetical, and I liked it. This is the way that I was taught when I was little. I am Puerto Rican, and that's how my mom taught me to say the phonics. And if you see, it has red, and just to show them better, and it has picture, and it's colorful, and it's a wide page. The letters are pretty big, So I decided to go the same way that my mom did it with me, and it worked because I speak Spanish. And then I have my first Spanish word book, and it's very colorful as well inside. You can see, and this was free as well. This was given by his grandma, so I decided why not, and I liked it. And I think it's going to be really good with what I'm trying to do with him. I am going to try to go very slow with him to try to learn Spanish, just because he still continue learning reading. And I think it's very important to go at his pace. I'm not trying to get him frustrated or overwhelmed. And you might seem like it's a lot, but it's really not if you go to your child's pace and way of learning. Okay, that's why I decided to go with something that is a little bit structured, but at the same time something that is fun, something that is a structure and something that is fun. Then for history, I purchased this at the dollar store, and I will be showing this later on. I think it was really cool since we're studying ancient times. And then for math, since we're doing easy peasy and it has a lot of math, I decided to go and purchase this. And this I think was at Target, and this was at the dollar store just as well, because we're doing easy peasy and it has a lot of math in it. And I thought something simple just to teach him play like a store, and he can just use the money and we can practice some math that way. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that I went a little bit fast, but I wanted to show you guys everything, and that it didn't take that long. I will be doing flip through the pages of everything I have in here, so don't worry about it. You're going to see everything with detail, and I will be explaining how I'm going to be using it. As well, I will be showing what I am using to organize myself, and as well how I plan to use all the books and programs that you saw in here. So I hope this video is helpful. If it is, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you then. Bye bye.